Hey, what is up, you guys? Nico Blaze here, and today, guys, I'm disappointed. um, yeah, I'm very disappointed. I just finished playing The Last of Us Part 2, and part of me feels like I should have kept my money. Not gonna lie. Right off the bat, guys, spoilers are ahead. I'm gonna dive in and talk about this game. I was a huge fan of the first game. I loved it. I played it about 3, 4 times, back and front. Like, even looked for little notes and everything like that to figure out backstories of certain characters or whatever. But this game, The Last of Us Part 2, I don't blame the actors or the the visuals. The visuals were amazing. Actually think it was a little bit better than the first one. I blame the story. Whoever wrote the story of the game, they should have been looking like a little bit more harder, or got the same writers from the last game to come back. Because spoiler alert right now, but Joel is only in the first half of the game. First half. Literally, I'm not going to say the first half. I want to say the first hour, I think. Yeah, first hour of the game, Joel's in it. And then they kill him off. And pretty much the rest of the game, you're split between two people, Ellie and the woman who killed Joel, Abby. You get to play as both characters. I feel like, this is just my opinion, guys, but I feel like they pretty much took the heart and the soul of the game from the first game out. Pretty much everybody was, I'm not going to say in love with Joel, but everybody kind of felt for Joel. Like, after he lost his daughter and he kind of found a new daughter in Ellie and stuff like that, his whole mission was to get her from point A to point B to the Fireflies to get to find a vaccine for the virus. That didn't work out, so he killed everybody in the hospital and took Ellie and jumped. That was what he did. Why not continue that story in the second game? And I don't mean killing him, I mean have Abby hunt Joel and Ellie throughout the game, and I don't know, have some big ending. If they would have kept Joel alive for the entire game and killed him off in the end, I would have been okay with it. I would have been like, okay, this is cool. At least they're closing his story. But pretty much they ended his story in the beginning of the game, and they kind of left us I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. They left us high and dry. Literally, we know Joel from the back of our hands. We played as him throughout the first game. Ellie, we played with her, I say, like a good snippet around that scene that Joel was injured and she had to find medicine for him, and then the DLC. But pretty much the whole concept of the game, I get it. She is out for revenge. She wants to make everybody pay who killed Joel that day and stuff like that. But a lot of it didn't make sense. Okay, she kills all of Abby's friends. She tracks down Abby. And Abby being upset and angry that this girl literally just killed my friends, why didn't you kill her at the movie theater? You gave her one chance to survive and you let her go at the ski lodge. That's cool. But she killed all your friends. She killed your ex-boyfriend's baby mama. She was pregnant. That should have been more of a drive to kill Ellie, but someone in the writing team was like, no, let's have Abby let her go. I gotta tell you guys, throughout the game, it's constantly like that. It's either someone letting somebody go or saying if I ever see you again I'm gonna kill you, and then the person pops back up again in like a future scene in the game, and it's like over and over and over and over again. And skipping to the end of the game pissed me off again. Like I said, Abby found Ellie, and she didn't want to kill her. She said, "Okay, if I see you again, you're dead." Blah 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 blah. So I think about a year passes, and Dina, she has the baby, and her and Ellie are living on a farmhouse by themselves, away from everybody and stuff like that. And Tommy comes, and he's like, "Hey, I have I picked up a trail on where Abby and Liv left off, and maybe it's time for us to go after them and avenge Joel's death." Meanwhile, Ellie has PTSD from seeing Joel getting massacred, pretty much, and then like the last time she ran into Abby, Abby pretty much beat the shit out of her and nearly killed Dina while she was pregnant with her son. She's a little shell shocked, and she thinks that maybe if I go after Abby, this could cure whatever's going on with me. I'll probably be able to sleep again. I'll probably be able to move on. So pretty much, you pick up the trail. You go after Abby. Abby's been kidnapped by these group of people, and you kill literally every single soldier that's in the camp. You think by the end of the game, okay, this is the big fight. Ellie versus Abby. This is gonna really go down this time. Abby's gonna die. Literally, they beat the shit out of each other. Ellie gets two fingers bit off, and right before Ellie was gonna drown her, Ellie gets up and she says, "If I ever see you again, I'm gonna kill you." Abby and Liv get on the boat. They ride off into the sunset. Well, it was dark, so moonlight, I guess. But Ellie, she gets up, she gets on the boat, and she goes back home. When she gets home, she realizes Dina and JJ is nowhere to be found. They up and left. End of the game. Done. That's what pissed me off. Because I get it that they were like they were trying to teach a valuable lesson in the game. Vengeance isn't always the answer, and like Joel was trying to teach her how to be like a good person or whatever, but common sense, like if you're a gamer, you're gonna like be pissed off. You're gonna be like, okay, then why the hell did Ellie even bother to do all of this if every time those two ran into each other, they let each other go? I don't know, but I I enjoyed parts of the game, but as a whole, I did not like the game. I don't think I'll play it again. I'll be honest. If they make a part three, I hope they bring in new characters. At this point, put Ellie to sleep. If the next game is about Abby, then cool, I guess. Because I'm not gonna lie, Abby's story was pretty cool. It was pretty dope. Like, she was a new character that we were getting to know, and the reason why she killed Joel, it makes sense. Like, I think besides her keep having Ellie in her grasp and she can kill her at any time and letting her go, that's the only thing that didn't make sense. But literally Abby's story, like when you get to play as her, you get like it makes sense why Abby is the way she is. And I wouldn't had mind if they I rather would have appreciated if they held out Joel and Ellie from this game. The Last of Us Part 2 could have been just about Abby. And then Part 3, we could have just reconnected with Joel and Ellie, and the story could have been written right. I don't know, but a lot of people don't like this game, and I don't see a Part 3 coming. Like, I'm gonna be totally honest. If I had to rate this game, I would give it a 3 out of 5. Yeah. I would have to give it a 3 out of 5. It wasn't terrible, but at the same time, the story was just so stupid, and it was borderline, almost, in my opinion, disrespectful to Joel's name. Like everything that he built in the first game, they pretty much was like, "Oh, who cares? Kill him off." And like the trailers for like the build up for the game, it made it seem like you were gonna play as Ellie and Joel in this game. But I see where they kind of cut certain things out and stuck certain things in and stuff like that. But or it would have been like it would be weird like if originally Joel was supposed to be in the game fully, and the new writers I guess cut him out and decided to kill him off. But yeah, um, 3 out of 5, guys. Um, Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, mindblast2311, and comment down underneath one of my pictures saying that you found me from YouTube. I'm sorry, guys, and I'll follow you back. All right, Nico Blaze signing off.